Tilly Simpson sending shockwaves from Palo Alto, California, all the way back home to England, and stop in Albuquerque in between. 15:34.23 to win in the second section of the women's 5,000 here at the Stanford Invitational at Cobb Track and Angell Field. Tilly, there was about 6 or 7 women that flirted with getting to the front, and you said, "I'm only going to get there when it matters most." Just how proud were you of just the poise and the composure and the maturity that you demonstrated for the first 11 or so laps to get yourself into that position just to really attack at the end?
Yeah, I'm really happy with my race, and I'm proud of the tactics I use, because I come from a middle distance background, so 800-15, the 15 is my favorite event. I feel like I've never got a 5K right in terms of tactics, because I'm quite sharper from the start, in the middle distances, so I usually tend to go out too fast. So today I was I'm in a really fast-paced race with some girls who ran quicker than me, so I was I'd be silly to go out from the start, so I was I need to settle in more and then only move up when I start feeling good or a gap starts forming. So every time a gap maybe formed, I'd go and fill it in, and that seemed to work really well. And then I just kept looking at the laps to go, and I was okay, when I get some miles to go, that's my distance, so start making moves if I feel good. And then at 600 to go, I felt I wasn't in my full stride, but I was we've only got a lap and a half left, I might as well just go for it, and then it seemed to work. So I'm really happy with my patience in the race.
Well, and that's when the 1500 came out. It's I kept saying to some of the photographers, I was Tilly's the best 1500 runner in the group. If they let her stay there long enough, she's going to make them pay. And sure enough, you did. 21-second PB. A 4-second victory. Just how rewarding is it? I mean, at any point of the year, but especially in early April, Tilly, this shows so much promise and potential for you going back to the 15 as we progress toward the postseason. So how exciting is it?
It's really exciting. It shows that my aerobic fitness and endurance is there, especially going into the 1500 championship season. So that's my main aim. I think I'm a better 1500 than 5K runner for I don't train with her, but she's my teammate, Pamela Koskai. And the finish she has at the end of the 5K, I know I can have a good finish, but I don't think I'm the same race as I'm in a 1500. So it shows that I've got that endurance, and then we're going to move into working on the pure speed, ready for Brian Clay, and then conference, and then regionals, and then I guess we'll see what happens with nationals. I feel never say never. I don't know what I can run over a flat 15 at sea level. I ran at altitude last week, and I think everyone sometimes underestimates or doesn't believe in the altitude conversion. I personally do. Coming from being born at sea level, you can really tell the difference, and I feel they're quite representative, the altitude converted times to what you can run at sea level. So I'm excited to see what I can do at Brian Clay, and it gives me confidence for the rest of the season.
30 years. Just your purposefulness, your drive and will and determination. You have made every single one of your teammates better. You were able to pour into Pamela and Nicola, to give them that reassurance that they can close races. They're giving you more of the strength and endurance, but just in terms of Darren's belief in you and the coaching staff's belief in you and teammates' belief in you. How significant and meaningful is that, especially this year when you really want to be able to cement your legacy as a Lobo?
I mean, it means everything. I have a lot of faith in Coach Gorson. Last year I was injured. I had a sacral stress fracture, and he got me back to such a good fitness for the summer, where I broke 16 for the first time. I hadn't PB'd in the 1500 in 3 years, and his training works perfectly for me. So I know with his training, I know I can run really well, and I know he has that belief in me. He set me, the goals he had for me for the season were bigger than the ones I had, so it's nice to know he has the faith, and it obviously is true, because I ran a time I didn't know I'd be able to run this year. So it gives me a lot of, it makes me more hopeful. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, family and friends back home are going to be very pleased, and certainly everybody in Albuquerque super excited about not only what this means individually, but how it's going to pour in to the 1500 at Brian Clay.
Yeah.
Tilly Simpson, the star from England, and for the New Mexico Lobos, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, go Lobos.